Alright. Assassin's Creed 3. It's here.
Ready for the Wii U era of the Assassin's Creed series.
The Wii U games. As I continue playing no Assassin's Creed game on the same platform twice. That's untrue.
Does this mean you're going to play the Vita game?
No, because you can't play the Vita game because it's not Vita TV compatible.
Gotta hack your Vita TV.
Yep. Oh, whoops, wait. I hear myself. That's bad. I can make it 3D. Hello. Yep. I also just really want to point out, I love when you turn it to remote play and all you get is this. Just no, look at it though. Yeah. Oh, that's a problem. Grav say words. Yeah, for some reason, I don't understand what's wrong.
Volume is hard.
Volume is hard because like sometimes I like crank the Discord. Say more words. Yeah,
Who's excited for the Nep Nep?
we're gonna go with that.
I'm very excited for the NetNep, which is probably Senran Kagura, because that's what the placeholder files were.
Some people are saying it's Nep Nep because the color was Nep Nep purple.
I didn't actually
It's
do the color myself. I thought
pink.
it was pink.
No, it was purple.
No,
Already uni.
yeah, purple's already Unio.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
Used to be
I would
when people
definitely
talked about
take
the end of the
NetNet if
world,
that's
we
what
locked
they're
them up.
doing, but I
Or
just
laughed
don't
them
think
off.
they are.
Sometimes
I want
both.
Nep Nep over
But we
Senran
never took them
Kagura.
seriously.
Add progressively more
Maybe we
confusing
should
shades
have.
of color.
But I'm getting ahead
Yeah.
of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond
This time
Miles,
is Maroon.
my son. This boy
Second
had no
two.
ambition, no direction, no plans for the future.
It's a
What he did
slightly
have was a heritage,
darker color
one he
yellow.
chose to
Figure it
deny.
out.
It nearly cost
Check it
him
out.
his
He's
life.
This
drinking.
one is Goldenrod.
He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found. All of them
Oh,
dangerous.
that dude is freaking
Most are
out.
held by a single group. The same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been
What else
fighting
is there
them for
for?
thousands of years.
think
Even
Mini
longer
Files
if
is
you believe the
happening right
stories
now,
of their
basically.
origins.
Okay. No.
After
Featuring
all,
the same guy.
I've
Yeah.
seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the
GE/Evo2.
Animus. A device that allows us to
They had
enter
to
and
stop-
Yeah, what are you
experience
guys
the
doing
lives
here?
of our
Evo is
ancestors.
happening.
It holds the
No,
power to
stay
change
here,
everything,
though,
to
'cause
show us
Assassin's
history
Creed
the
is
way it
great.
really happened. Up until its creation, to the
See, I'm not
victor or
watching
the
this.
spoiler.
I'm just
Bring the truth.
just here for the.
We're trying to fix
for the
that,
list.
to free minds and bodies both. But there's only
wanna watch
so
it.
much.
Look at this cool dude in a suit.
Templars have the upper hand.
Look at all these
Play the
cool
back.
suit dudes.
Something larger
No.
than the assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will
This isn't
probably be our
Unity.
last.
Come on
Read the way it
now.
really
Everyone's last.
Okay, I'm sorry.
In the end, it all comes down to him,
The second
to
half.
Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think.
I wouldn't be able to tell because of the only.
Soon, though, soon we'll know that ominous date
going
fast
nep-
approaches, December 21st,
Remember
2012. None of us
remember
knows
when the
what it'll
world was
bring,
supposed to
only
end
that
December
this
21st,
is where they want us
2012?
to be when it does.
Remember when that
They've
other
been
guy
guiding
said
us
they took it
in their
over
own
there?
fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who
Every
came
day
before,
has-
That is always getting
a
Yeah.
precursor race of immense
Yeah, no, but
power
like,
and
no,
uncertain
but
One way or
motives.
another, the world
They're
will-
the ones
Oh,
who
yeah.
made
we're
the
getting there.
pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him.
It will happen.
And through him,
Check out
us.
this sick concept art.
He stands at the
I just hope
entrance
it's rad.
to this long-lost place.
Oh,
Armed with the knowledge
video
of
froze a
Altair
second
and the
there, it's
abilities of
fine.
Ezio, he holds in his hands the apple
want it
of
to be like the
Eden,
end of
and
the
we
original
stand
Final
at his
Fantasy
side,
XIV, where
ready to
Bahamut just
support him,
destroys the
however
world.
we can.
Okay, you guys are right.
His
I'd be
name
cool
is
with
Desmond
just
Miles,
some kinda
and he has
fucking
brought
giant
us to the
dragon
end.
destroying the world. Pretty rad.
I don't know.
That
I'm,
was Bahamut specifically, but that's definitely how the original
sure-
FF14
pretty sure
ended.
it was.
They had some event where the world was just nuked.
Like, yeah, they
Yeah.
let Bahamut out of the moon and then he blew up the Earth, I think is how that went down. Or whatever the version of the Earth
The
is.
moon, it wasn't the moon, it was like a prison that was like, that's no moon.
we're on a
The
bus.
moon is the
It was
Necromorph.
Choking Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, and then he didn't nuke the world, but he destroyed a lot.
Also, I apologize
And
for
then,
any epileptic people watching because there were weird white flashes for unknown reasons.
It's
And then
fine.
the elf wizard guy teleports you into
Oh god, voices were overlapping. I couldn't hear what either of you said.
good.
Also, this is an
I was saying
awful
TFP
house
needs to patch its games.
Yeah,
We're here.
I maybe skipped the patch because it was taking forever.
Oh, you fool!
Also,
I
hey,
want the one who just had Unity faces.
hey, remember the
Oh, that was an
end?
important patch.
Remember the end of Assassin's Creed Revelations where we found this sick cave? Because we're literally picking up right at that moment.
Let's talk about
Probably
something
kind
more.
of confusing for all the people who ignored Revelations.
Let's go.
Probably.
Which is like
Let's
most
talk-
people.
Let's talk about something better. Let's talk about female Carrie Logan.
But what?
weirdest-
But John Delancey is here.
I mean, Terry is a name that can go either way, so you know.
Well, I was confused because they have a female Carrie Bogard,
They
and
do.
her name's Alice, and she has a better design.
But instead, what if
Oh,
they just swapped Terry Bogard?
check the. I was in the box.
What's in the box?
My camera.
Aw.
Once you put your box, once you put your box in the camera. Is this, grand final still starting?
At some point.
Hey ho, gotta show up.
Where it starts for like all of
Some of the other players are using it injustice.
This is just Squish and
Hey,
In another moment, down went Alice
Hey,
after it. Never once
Hey, remember
considering
that
how
year that
in the world
Ubisoft
she would
started
get out
two
again.
games with this exact same quote? Because that happened.
What's it called?
I was from the beginning, or from near the beginning of Alice in Wonderland, where and Alice went down the rabbit hole not knowing how deep it goes or whatever.
What was the other game they started using that?
Far Cry 3.
gotta hand it to Ubisoft. They know what they want.
And they want Alice in Wonderland references.
Hours.
It's fine. Alice in Wonderland is rad.
Yeah.
Did you watch the one with
Did anybody?
I think we're here.
Alice featuring Johnny Depp.
American McGee's Alice is actually good though.
Yeah. Like, I'm fine with that.
I actually did watch that Alice in Wonderland.
Why?
My mom wanted to.
See, my Johnny Depp, someone wanted to watch a movie, and I got dragged along, was I watched Dark Shadows in theaters.
Huh.
What the fuck is Dark Shadows?
It was
funny enough, it is an old soap opera featuring a vampire.
Yep.
Oh, this movie.
Fucking loved.
Yeah, that was why I got.
The thing got remade into a starting
That was why I got dragged. Cause no. Well, let me ask you this question: do you like Tim Burton?
Okay.
Then you would probably like Dark Shadows because it is every Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, like my mom was so into that series that as soon as they she bought the entire we still have
That's the better.
we still have that.
mean, it was campy, but it's fine.
The key.
It was one of those things where my mom was
You
like,
must
"This show's the best."
find
I was like, "Oh, no."
the key.
And then she watched like the first 2 episodes and was like, eh. And put it
Son.
up and never touched it again.
Meanwhile, Desmond
Sir.
is tripping balls.
As you do.
What else is Desmond gonna do?
Here we go again.
Eat it.
Is that a spoiler?
Or like die.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue
Tricorn
state.
hat.
I entered a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was
FUGE?
okay.
Yeah, fugue state.
Okay.
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be
He entered a
communicating
bug.
with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the
Desmond's just showing
connection.
off his
At least not
Tony Hawk
until we
ride
knew what
moves.
it wanted.
Yep.
Right. Of course.
Son,
Doing dance.
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
Open
She.
the door. Get on the floor.
Juno, Dad,
Everybody walk the dinosaur.
talking to me.
Do you feel proud of yourself?
Yes.
Okay, Desmond. While you
It's
were
great song.
visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run
You
a couple
updated
of quick
the Animus
tests to make sure there aren't any
While
major
you were,
issues.
but while you were in the Animus.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start soon. Walk to the marker over there.
I feel like you shouldn't run updates while the dude's brain is plugged in.
It's fine.
Just reboot the brain real quick.
Yeah.
Reformat that.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice
basically
climbing
what
on
you do.
these objects.
I wish I could reboot sometimes. Just
Doesn't everybody? Just defrag your brain.
Exactly.
get everything sorted.
Yeah. Categorized. It's like when I put all these memories in that hole you don't go back to.
Free-run your way through this little obstacle course.
I have very people.
So yeah, this one's big improvement is to do all the
That's what
free
she
run. You don't have to hold two buttons to do the free runs.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a
Yeah.
constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate.
You don't have to hold two buttons.
All right, Desmond. Follow the
Yeah.
on-screen instructions and kill the two Templars.
He's just been following very closely behind Ezio, the controller.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
But you get like a long jump that lets you kind of break off the free run path when you do the hold the what used to be the free run button.
Wait, so what you're telling me is that Desmond is the Lakitu, but instead of a camera, it's a controller?
Yes.
The Animus looks kind of super hot.
A little bit. Oh, I died. Hold only ZR to free run.
I was gonna say, does that mean that now it's even easier for you to jump to your death? And apparently the answer is yes.
I was trying to grab that, but it didn't grab the first time. It's fine.
Synchronization levels look good now. You should
All right.
be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
They're going for like a cool food design on the Animus, but like, man, there's a lot of junk floating around up in space up here.
Oh yeah.
You can clean up some of these weird geometric shapes.
And here's our assassin.
And the ancestral memory has a lot of polygons in it.
Things were very jaggy back then.
Sir, everything all right, sir?
Lighting
Yes,
wasn't nearly
fine.
as good back in the
I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Hands down hat.
Front of the Opera House.
So
Be
good.
quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Meanwhile, this opera house is forming in front of our very eyes.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
No, it's quite chilly in here.
Pretty good picture.
I will keep my coat, thank you.
Very cute.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to
So this
kindly
might be
find your
earlier
seat.
later, but don't you play as 2 different assassins in this game?
No, you're talking crazy, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, I
This
think
way, please.
Also because isn't also spoiled that this game is due to
No, you're talking crazy. Excuse me, pardon me, I just gotta find my theater seat here.
Are you the one that killed Ben Franklin? Was Ben Franklin an assassin?
No, that was syphilis.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Ben Franklin.
Evening,
fucking Abraham
Hatham.
Lincoln.
Reginald?
No.
Can't
That-
tell
that-
how
Oh
that-
man, that'd be a great way to
they've
open the
mounted
game,
this
wouldn't it?
revival.
That
Gay's best work.
A, that's the wrong war. B,
Yeah, also that.
Once,
Way
part of being here as a
I
child.
believe it was mentioned in Assassin's
remember
Creed 2 that
beloved.
Lee Harvey Oswald was a
I don't suppose
Templar.
tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
Where's the game where I get to play as Abraham
I'm
Lincoln?
afraid it won't.
That John Wilkes Booth was he a
Or,
Templar?
On
yeah,
business.
sorry, that's who I meant. I mix up who assassinated people all the time.
Was
The bad assassin.
Yeah.
John F. Kennedy an assassin or a Templar?
He was explicitly an assassin.
Where's that game? I want to play as.
I feel like it's really ironic to make John F. Kennedy an assassin.
Like me too, he acts in a double
Was love the Vietnam War.
against Roach and
He's seated in one
What
of the
about
boxes
next
above.
to
The stairs are watched.
I would
Obviously,
assume a
the
Templar.
Sir, lack more that sent word of
Templars also loved the Vietnam War.
Yep.
Hey, everybody loves the Vietnamese. Except for the Vietnamese. Weird.
Yeah, funny how
The
that works.
Vietnamese were they Templars or assassins?
Except for this one dude who shows up constantly on the Vietnam documentary and is just psyched to recount all of the radical shit he did in Vietnam.
I think he's poor and he's getting paid.
Well, there's also this one just like super sweet looking little old Vietnamese lady who's just like super nice, but then she's like, and then I saw this American soldier, so I raised my machine gun and I dropped him.
Wait, isn't this during the Civil War?
No, this is Revolutionary War.
I'm sorry, Revolution. Did they have theaters this nice back then?
Yes.
What else do they have to spend their money on? They didn't have TVs and shit.
Are you
Theaters
familiar?
had to look good.
Are you familiar with a man by the name of William Shakespeare?
Yes. What about?
What do you think he did?
Don't think his theaters were nearly this.
His theaters were not this elaborate, to be fair.
Well, yeah, but at the same time,
American, but yeah,
If you
I
aren't watching the play, they're making out.
I learned in my English lore class that William Shakespeare is a contested figure. People don't actually know it.
this is true.
Also, I don't know what play they were studying right
Oops.
now. I haven't.
Looks like Sun Tzu. People also don't think he existed.
Nah, he's falling. Does nobody see you?
No,
No.
because
There's a play on, man.
there's a play on, and I'm going around,
You're an assassin.
and I'm going around the sides where no one's watching.
But I feel like I'm.
Guess what? I feel like everyone in there would notice the dude shuffling along the balcony, like 2 feet away from them.
Also, this is
Suspend
like.
disbelief.
Also, this is the Civil War era.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry. I feared that would kind of cricket.
No.
Yeah, oh, look, it's a very well named. Oh, come on, that could not support your weight. Whatever.
We're doing really good here.
This is.
Also, are there no hands back that would
No.
Grab, I refuse to suspend my disbelief.
Fair enough. Yeah, because in real life, like any time anyone or any animal climbs something, there's like national news about it.
But
People's eyes are naturally drawn to movement, especially in places where there should not be movement. And all of this shit you are doing is mad suspicious.
You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
they're all watching the play, not me.
Yes.
Everybody sees him, but
Then
they
you
all
would
think
know.
he's crazy, so they're just being quiet and nice.
No, they think he's part of the
For
show.
what it's worth. I'm sorry.
Is that George Washington?
No. Let me tell you why no momentarily. Or, well, I guess you'll see why no momentarily.
Does he not have wooden feet?
Damn it.
If only I could pick my thumbnail. Because that would be my thumbnail. Ladies.
Oh, good.
That is one ugly fucking thing.
You
can make fucking noise.
That's probably what he's talking about. CFB was just something else.
Yes.
Just stab everyone on your way out.
I don't have to. Nobody knows that I stabbed that man.
Yeah, why don't you just be walking out of here straight in?
What are those men doing?
Just double assassin blades, just stabbing everybody in the neck on the way out.
Synchronization level 12%.
Going up is you stab these civilians.
Oh, yeah.
They're real dicks.
Where are you going? I'll search it on here. You search down there. Very well. Find anyone, give a shout.
What's that noise?
No, you're playing assassin.
That was not the answer to what was that noise.
Oh, I thought you were making a reference. I'm sorry.
No.
Is this the sound you're referring to?
Yes.
Yes.
It's me squishing a bottle.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Ugh.
Opera sucks.
Yeah.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and
Sir,
Bride.
you're acting in rap.
By your
Is
command.
the opera even good for aside from getting your parents killed?
How those movies? That was one of the better boss fights in Cuphead. Was it?
Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
The best opera.
Ah,
Romeo.
yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world.
Also a pretty good opera.
Do we know what it is that will be held within?
Opera's way better
Could
in video
contain
games
certain
than
knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction
That
and
was seriously
purpose.
like one of the.
It could be any of these things, or none of them.
Probably in any video game that I've ever played.
They are still an enigma, these
Wait, what
precursors.
opera?
But of one thing I am certain.
Juliet from Nier Automata.
Whatever waits
Oh,
behind
yeah.
those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Beat this Merkava.
Or our enemies?
No.
Should they find it first?
Yeah.
They won't. You've seen to that.
Push the timeout master.
I assume you know where this storehouse is.
God, I'm not excited.
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
But he's got to shake the baby.
That's a
They're
lot of
very
ground to
excited for
cover.
two
My
more
apologies.
Two more
Were
punchy
that I could be
characters
more
between
accurate.
Akihiko and
That's
Mika.
all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway.
Like
We'd like for you to travel to America,
yes,
locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
the lowest
I'm
watched
yours to
of
command.
all.
Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course.
Tournament, but
You okay there?
Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic
Yeah,
to
I'm
our
just
cause.
choking. Yep.
Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor.
On my own
With them at your
stream.
side, will want for nothing.
Yep.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew
Anyway,
our faith
also,
in you
I
was
want to
not
point out that we
misplaced.
were in England that whole
Book your
time,
passage
not
to Boston.
actually in
Your ship
America
leaves
yet.
at dawn.
Oh, okay.
okay, that makes more sense. That
Go
Peter
forth,
did seem
Hatham,
much for
and bring
the
honor.
colonies.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so when Grab says it, nobody gets questioned. But when I do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they had theaters that fancy, just not in the colonies.
Well, I figured this was in the colony. That's why I said that.
But it's...
Figured wrong. You also thought it was the Civil War.
Yeah, multiple times.
I just misspoke.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I'm so happy that all the remaining characters are coming out at once.
I know
You
this
don't
is
have to,
the I know this is the War of 1812.
No, that's Assassin's Creed Rogue.
the video game War of 1812, but if they already did it, props to them.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Rogue is during the War of 1812. Hey, we'll get there.
When did the Cherokee American War?
I don't think that's Assassin's Creed.
No.
Fresh air, my Domingo.
Oh, we'll get there. We will certainly get there. Not that way.
Is that terrible game another thing I can blame on the French?
Yes.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah.
Yep.
Oh, you don't stick right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender Parnell.
So
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this. That's enough, Graves. Stay out of this.
General Custer.
I'm going to assume because they make already, I want my money. That's how they roll. It's like, was this person a dick? Yes, no. Yes. Why is this random guy? How many things did you look at? Why is this random man gonna punch you?
Because I'm a tender Parnell. Also, I'm parrying this dude so much, but the number is not going up. Oh. Yeah.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on anyway?
Oh, they're all kicked that.
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
But you should be.
It goes between good and bad. Like, there are games with good versions of it, and there are games with bad versions of it.
You say C.
I think that's legitimately the best one.
Never! How do you like these
I
are?
think my favorite version.
Oh, he's got a knife!
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
What are the Lord of the Rings games called?
Shadow of Mordor. Yeah.
Shadow of War.
The meaning of this!
Those are the games that probably have it.
Captain! Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
His fault. We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about.
I feel like they have a good base version of the combat.
A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
No, it's all just basically like time your head well.
Oh, I nearly forgot.
But kind of boring when you're
There's your
punches
knife
that
back.
don't really feel like they have that much impact.
That's what I mean. It's like they've got a good basis. I like the rhythm it's got going. I just think that they never do anything with it.
If they included like
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing
For
to
the
do
record,
with me.
I just want to throw
beg
out
your
Hatham
pardon?
is great.
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for it.
They don't really do anything with the combat in any of the boss fights, like to make it.
Look, I don't want to argue.
There was one
In
good
fact,
boss fight in
I need
those
a
games,
favor.
and it was Mr. Freeze in the second game.
Oh, this is
Hey, I liked the first
I
half
suspect
of
some
the
of the
Killer
men
Croc
intend to
fight.
mutiny.
Really?
From
What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of
Yeah.
them, I am compelled to turn to you.
the part where they made you do it
And why should I help
backwards
you?
was maybe way too much, but
Because if they do
doing it
intend to
forwards
betray,
was all
I'm
right.
the only hope you have of reaching America alive.
Give so much credit to the Mr.
Well,
Freeze fight.
what will it be?
Because it's
Because
good.
Because it's the
If
one
what you say
good
is
boss
true,
fight they ever did.
what other choice do I have?
No, but people
Thank
like legitimately said like just best boss fights ever. I'm
Let
like, no,
me
it's
be
not.
clear.
Okay, so he stopped you
Should
from
you
using
ever
one
dare
method.
to insult or threaten me again,
Each time.
I'll not hesitate but to cut off
Each
your
time,
head
okay.
myself.
And the fight's still
Are we understood?
Well, yeah, but it's at least interesting
It is, yeah, like that's the thing, is like it's
What are
not
we
one of the
comparing
best.
to the rest
Good
of
day.
the
Other
boss
boss
fights
fights in
in
those games.
yeah.
Okay, well, I always heard it in context of boss fights in video games in general.
Oh no, it's terrible if you look at it from that perspective. It's just the best one those games have, which is sad because those games all have shit boss fights. And
If
it's
anything,
a fucking
I like the-
superhero game, where guess
If
what?
anything-
Fighting your supervillains should be the highlight of the game.
The problem is
Instead, they all suck.
The Batman Arkham, like that gameplay style just doesn't fit for boss fights, or at least it'd be very difficult and it's just kind of lazy.
I feel like they're just kind of lazy with it as a good summation of that series in general.
Yeah. Every game's just kind of the same.
It's like we could spend more time making these combat, interesting, or varying up the enemy types, or making the boss fights a little more in depth, making you think. Or we could just add 100 more Riddler trophies to the game.
Here's what I think would have made the gameplay in the Batman Arkham series good. It would be adding a heavy attack. So,
Is that the end of Uniest?
oh,
I don't know. That's
Yeah. Switch one via timeout.
Okay.
yeah.
My type of person.
Mr. Kenway,
Garou Grand
Captain?
Finals are up some-
whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
We here at GP4A hate everything they do.
It's true. We like everything that you hate.
I just switched over to Dragon Ball Fighters, and that game still looks pretty, but also like something I would never play.
Here it comes. Make like your work.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Seamus.
Bella.
Tekken 7's still happening, but there's still no Lily on the screen, so
Whoop.
I don't care.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken it?
Controversial opinion.
Nothing like that.
Smash Bros.
I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
But fun to play.
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James.
And Garou.
Like I told him, I've been
Hey,
much
50
too
bucks
busy
from-
with my research to notice anything not work
You
related.
like
And where might I find you?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse
Sure
me,
you can. They were showing Soul Calibur yesterday.
Right.
I think it was on screen.
That Soul Calibur game looks good. Exciting.
Yeah. It looked kind of terrible before.
Are you
but after they
James?
added
Aye.
Kenny and Shane-
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know. who
They've got
you
The
are.
Witcher.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
Yeah. Too bad they couldn't add
I
anybody.
figured as much, but not here. Follow me.
He's a good match.
Oh, what
Sure.
you want
He's
to
the
know?
best guest character.
Have you
they've
seen or
had
heard
since
anything out of the ordinary since we left
actually
port?
fit with the cast.
Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of them
That was
must be
before. That was
gathering
before
at
Ezio. Also.
I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say.
I think of the three PS2 era guest characters, Link probably makes the most sense.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
Considering the other ones are Heihachi
All
and
I know is they've little love
Spawn.
for the captain. Mills has
think you
been
mean the
trying
best
to talk
one.
him down,
Spawn
but
and Soul Calibur, but
there's
it doesn't
only
make
so
any
much
sense.
one
They
man can
already had a
do.
Todd McFarlane character.
Thank
I don't
you
know how
for
they
the
needed
information.
Spawn.
Because Necrid was awful.
I only wish to see us
What are
reach
you
the
talking
colonies
about?
alive.
Necrid
How
is,
could you not like Necrid?
Necrid is cooler than Spawn. He has a better.
I actually
let's
don't
have,
know where
let's
I
have a
fall
fight
on
about
that.
which Todd McFarlane character is better.
I mean, look, I'm not saying that Necrid is
Overkill.
Evening,
I'm
sir.
saying that Necrid is cooler than Spawn.
How are
I
things?
disagree, but I don't care. 'cause
Calm and
again,
quiet.
we're arguing
Just the way I
about
like
which
it.
Todd McFarlane character.
What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. Deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
He's a solid owl.
Oh,
What was
he's
that?
back. He's in the new one.
Here?
Yes. Everyone
Someone's
is
throwing
mad because
cargo
of the
overboard.
fighter in this game.
But why?
Good. They buffed him.
Whoop.
He's got our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries. It's not like
Oh right, this one you can't run while you're in eagle vision.
What the fuck is Eagle Vision? Was that in Assassin's Creed 2?
Yes.
It's in all of them.
Oh.
It's in literally all of them, Serve.
It's been a while. What the climbing on that.
I couldn't quite get the
It's fine.
Curious.
Anchor Road.
Most curious.
And I don't think any of the gameplay is the same.
Does anyone play Business Ninja?
One of them, yeah. I don't know if he still is. He beat, Johnny? Which is impressive. Considering Business Ninja was already low tier, he got him there.
Aww.
Not in ref tier, but in the follow.
I like Business Ninja.
Yeah, they're cool.
Look at this cool water.
Good looking water. They gotta work on their water tech. It's gonna be important later.
Any news?
Doesn't
Each
it
night's
come
the
up
same.
after?
I scout one area, and they drop
in
the
one
painted barrels
segment.
from another.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Divided, it seems like
Why are they doing this?
It's
Near as I can tell, the
fine.
barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted her! She's making ready to fire!
Definitely
Beat
like
to quarters,
120.
men! Ready the...
can't tell you.
Brace! Everybody down!
It tries to do 30, I think.
A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons!
I don't know.
Make ready to fight! I want you
It
below
tried
decks.
really hard.
Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail, to load a cannon, to wage war at sea? I didn't think so.
Yeah, but then
Now
it becomes
return
way
to your
harder
cabin,
because you don't
or
have
do
to
I
slow
need to
down.
have you escorted?
No, the slowdown actively makes it even harder. Now you can actually see what's happening.
Hatch!
I'm kind of floored by how
Hey, Tim.
people got a PS3.
Have you been
Like, running
topside?
pretty well.
A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. It doesn't make sense.
I don't think it's
but
that
it
tactical.
does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Oh, strap in, my friend.
So that's what this is about.
Oh, is this gonna be a constant
Surrender,
back and forth thing?
and I will see that you
No,
are treated with
but-
honor.
Oh, is this just like the first
If you
quarter
wish
of
to
the
treat me
game or
with
something?
honor,
Yes.
sword.
Okay. I thought you were just gonna go be
Are you sure
Connor's mom.
this is how you want to play it?
Oh my god, to get you to that.
No.
Oh,
No, they only pull that trick out the one time.
Yep.
wait, what game did it get to you then?
2.
Did you? I don't remember.
Yeah, you had a flashback to Altair, and then
Well, I know that.
you met up with what's her face? Ow. Yeah. It's not her name. I don't remember what her name is. Maria, I think.
Ukraine or something.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that
With
ship
the
here.
name Altair Ibn
What do they
Lahad.
want?
He's from the Ukraine.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm.
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
Man, Slayer's the raddest.
Slayer is really cool.
Yeah, I like that he uses a vape pen to walk.
He's got like the only cool song in Exurb.
What about you?
He's got like the only cool song in Exurb.
We need those ropes
Slayer's
secured.
got like the only cool song.
I told you this was
Calm
madness.
yourself, though. I'll fix your sail for you.
Just Slayer's theme is the only good song. Really not as good as his I like his theme in Exurb because it's less butt rock and more bouncy butt rock. It's got one section. I still like butt. Like, yeah, but the problem is it's really hard to read. This is also why I don't think it does it better than Blaze Blue, but that's not a high bar. Like the only Blaze Blue song I actually like is 'cause that's another one that it's shaking my head over
I listen to it a lot.
Thank you.
You know what my favorite one is? The answer may surprise you.
Why is Snow White in here? Or is it called Snow White or Mirror?
Tyr is Red Like Roses. Alright is Lakes, and everything else is
I'd say my two in the game are Armed and Loaded.
I like the part of I Burn, like the when it starts. I don't like,
Where it yells I burn.
and like it continues on for a second, but then once the lady stops singing, and then there's like an instrumental break, like everything after that, I'm like, oh, I don't much care for this.
No, I always hated that song. Ever since the Yellow trailer, I never liked it. And now I have to listen to it. I really hope they make a patch where I don't have to listen to it.
No.
It's DLC.
I'll pay $10
$6 for a version of Yang.
I'll pay $10 for that.
Don't say these words because then they will happen. Because I made a joke. Because I made a joke at one point about if they just put out like a $2 thing that's like I get all the titles in Persona, I would buy that. And then they did it, and you know what? No, it was like $2.
Climb into the crow's
And do you know
nest and you'll
what?
see.
I bought it. Yeah.
The universe.
You know what? No, here's what they should do. They should just have iBird play as soon as somebody picks it. Like, there's no point in picking the song because it's gonna happen.
No, it happens when you scroll past Jag on the character's list. You don't even have to pick her.
No, when you hover over her, like if the character's selecting, you hear like faintly in the background.
It's muffled.
Yeah, and then when you pick her, she goes, iBird! And then it just keeps playing through everything.
That'd be pretty good.
Even in the results.
What you can probably do is turn music volume for the game count to 0 and then just play your own damn soundtrack.
I mean, that's what I have. I literally, every time I play that game, I listen to
playing it.
Yeah,
well, she's so good at that other role, they have to do something to announce it.
She's not even that good.
Pretty rad. Jesus, you're just writing the title card?
Yeah, dude.
How long have you been playing?
Like the 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. Let me tell you this, Make Me Mad. I don't think we're going to stop being Hatham by the end of the stream today.
Yeah.
How interesting is Hatham?
He's actually really cool.
Better than his kid.
He's actually way better than his kid.
TFP just admitted it, so I think victory is bad.
That's not what I said, but...
That's what he said, right? That's what everybody heard that.
I'm pretty sure it's what everyone heard. Whether he said it or not is a different story entirely.
Oh, look, they're playing multiplayer.
Are they in the bathroom?
No, unfortunately not.
Master
Kenway! Master Kenway!
Then they are
Yes,
not
may I help
playing
you?
multiplayer.
Charles Lee, sir. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city. Help you
What up,
settle-
Charles
no
Lee?
need, sir.
You're
I've
not
arranged
going
for
to
your
be
bags
important.
To be delivered to the inn.
You're not important.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
I guess.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives, I thought.
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I
think
can imagine
they-
no better mentor than
No,
yourself.
Noctis was after you.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
No, there's like two
Impossible,
more.
sir. This way.
Someone stop him!
There's still hope for King.
Yeah.
Nope, instead it's that baseball guy from 5.
Boston's quite a lively
I also want to
city.
point.
There's all manner of things to see and do.
I want
Once
to
you've settled in, I
take a
suggest you
second
take some time
and
to walk
comment
this
that they took out the thing
Who
where you
knows
walked
what
up to a
opportunities
dude
lie
and then let go, and you would auto walk
Hold a
with
moment.
them from
Meet the best
Revelations.
We'll get to work.
Great.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
I don't know.
I want Bob to beat this Eddie Gordo.
Who do you want to win the Tekken 7 serve?
With Josie, she's my name.
Should be Leia though. Yeah, because I said Leo.
Yeah?
Anyway, welcome to Boston. There's
sponsors getting longer.
There's an Augustana song in here somewhere.
Are you hyped for bitcoins?
This accursed city
Oh, look
will
at
be
this
the
guy!
You seem troubled, friend.
Like,
That's because I am.
Look
Frankly,
at,
so, in
look
fact.
at this guy.
What's
Who could this possibly
I
be?
was robbed. The old Vulcan file.
I wish.
Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's...
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac.
He's talking
First
about an
I ever-
almanac.
Benjamin Franklin.
George
Pleased to meet you.
Washington.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston. Why do you say that? You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old
He also
lout
just
like
introduced
myself.
himself as Benjamin Franklin.
I don't mean to impose, but you
Yep.
seem a spry fellow.
The boss.
Should
The boss
you
is
happen
here.
to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Do you think he
Look,
wants
I'm
to
not
come
sure if I...
It's all
Probably.
right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah. If not,
I've seen Kingsman
thing's
2.
useless
That man
in
is
its
an
current
assassin.
state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
I don't know. I know that Channing Tatum
Oh.
was filming Logan Lucky, and so they wrote his character out like super early, and then he comes back near the end. It's very weird.
Was
Yeah.
Logan Lucky any good? The commercials.
Logan Lucky is actually amazing.
I really like the trailer.
Like, Logan Lucky is legit one of my favorite movies
here
of
would
last year.
like-
I would say.
I want to watch the Ritual, I think it's called. That movie.
I got a normal sword in the Animus Storm.
What?
Like, look at this. I also got
What
a
if you
flint.
was what if you was walking around in boxes and says, "Hey, move over, you cocksucker"? Buy a sword and pistol.
Yeah.
The Animus store making it look like it's Metal Gear Rising.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors
Actually
are
good music.
eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and
See,
they
that's
do
good
not
butt rock.
cry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw
It's
fit
like
to share.
Metal Gear
He sent
Rising
me a
is
list of
almost
names
not
and
butt
bade
rock,
me ensure you could find
because
them.
it's like
And have
too
you had
good
any
for
luck
butt
with
rock.
that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green
Yeah,
Dragon.
you need the zhijing guitar, like the stage music for Metal Gear Rising is occasionally butt rock, but like none of the, I wouldn't call any of the boss
You may
music
yet
butt
know our
rock.
plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
No, because Mistral's music is like the best song in that game.
Is Doom
What about,
butt rock or is that metal
What,
or-
okay, what about Monsoon's theme?
Monsoon's theme might be butt rock.
I
Monsoon's theme
hate
is like the worst.
It's really
Everyone
bad.
loves it, and I hate it. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
What about
Still think Red Sun is the best, but you know.
Red Sun's good. It's
Is that
no.
Sundown?
Yeah.
I just
I'm
really
gonna-
like Sundowner. That guy is rad.
That guy is pretty cool.
He's got it all figured out. You know what he wants to do, and he's doing it.
He's gonna steal these kids' brains.
Yeah, that's what you do.
It's for business.
I've been stealing kids' brains recently as a bit of a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was your job.
All he's
Lying,
saying is
good
give
son of a
war a
bitch.
chance.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Give her a chance. Let's
don't be
turn
foolish,
these children
dearies.
into cyborg super soldiers.
Look, we
Be a
Fancy
villain.
something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
Oh, Jesus.
We've already
Let's
let
cut
loose
this off right here.
Oh, yes. Of course.
PSP reaching for the
Masters
mute button
Lee
during
and
this cutscene.
Kenway,
Yep.
was it? I'll have your bags brought up.
Real weird.
Hotkey your keyboard to mute serve.
That's actually not a bad idea. I should do that.
Do you require anything further?
Ask Grab.
Only
He's already got that
This
down.
lady looks real weird.
That lady does look weird. But sometimes people look weird.
That is true. Video games. Also real life.
Not even video games. Some people just have weird faces.
There are a lot of people with weird faces in this game. Like we're kind of in the Uncanny Valley era of Assassin's Creed, where people just kind of implying that we've ever really left it, because
Yeah.
man, there have been some weird faces in this entire series. But I feel like it kind of comes to a head here, where the faces are
Sir Johnson.
just good enough to be like, oh, I can see where you're going with this,
Pleasure.
and also,
But you didn't get there.
A good
but
lad.
you did not get
He's a bit
there.
earnest.
I always found it weird.
I mean,
when
last game was pretty bad with the eye flickering that happened occasionally.
Yeah.
I'm told you're putting together
This
an
one,
expedition.
everyone's just like weirdly
We believe
shiny.
there's a precursor site in the region. I
Like
require
everyone is,
knowledge of the land and its
everyone is
people.
wet clay.
Sadly,
found it
my
weird when
research
games
has
have
been
that
stolen.
thing, like,
Without it, I'm of
fucking
no
Metal
use
Gear
to you.
Solid 4, yeah,
Then we'll find it.
Everyone's just way into
Do you have any
moisture.
leads?
For a second, I thought you were going to
associate,
say when Metal
Thomas
Gear
Hickey,
Solid had great
has been making
faces,
the
and I was
rounds.
going to be like,
He's
well,
quite good at loosening
Well, I mean,
the
Metal Gear
tongues.
Solid 2.
Well, tell me where I can find him.
Yeah, but
I'll
I
see if
thought
can't
you
speed
were going
things
to talk
up.
about
We've heard rumors of
Yeah.
bandits operating from a compound southwest of here.
Yeah,
You're likely
I did
finding
it.
there.
So what people aren't really into in this game.
Charles?
Frame rates.
No, people are.
Best be off.
Of course. It's fine. The Animus doesn't need to render those people well.
Theoretically, I could switch to either the PC or the Xbox version, but I played this version. We're gonna play this version.
Why not?
Unpatched Wii U, the way it was meant to be played.
There is some patch because I went into the options and it said I was on 1.04. I just don't know what this new patch is.
Is this the Wii U version?
Dude, yes.
I don't know that. I haven't been around, okay? I thought this was like Xbox. Does it have Wii U Game Pass support?
It does.
What does the gamepad do?
It lets you hot swap weapons.
Oh, that's it.
It's actually handy.
It's actually really handy because you couldn't do that in
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
any of the other versions.
Is that supposed to mean something? Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
You should get the dead Yamcha from the
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
Xavier Woods is on the
I'll kill the lookout. Take up a position behind the guard. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall
I saw
before
a
they even
tweet
realize what's
from
happening.
something about like
Oh, Windjammer.
no, well,
Well, that's what
Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
Xavier Woods is there for Windjammer's top 4.
but
Crowd is not as excited for Windjammers as they should be.
I saw a thing on Twitter about like it's Xavier Woods playing Soul Calibur 6 with woolly wolves, and I was like, wait, what?
Why not?
Go on now.
Fighters continues to happen.
Oh yeah, so the reason why being able to swap weapons on the gamepad was so cool was because this is the weapon select screen before.
Oh lord, can't wait to see this.
And it like takes a while to load in.
Ooh, Germany versus Japan.
It's a rare matchup.
What are the nationalities? They're both.
Bastards have a sight.
So much for the element of surprise.
Hey,
These guys actually take
Bayonet fighting.
Yeah.
Jab.
On the player playing Japan, isn't it?
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
Yeah, it's because Surf plays Japan.
What now?
Yeah.
We can blow the door with those. Go on,
That
shoot
bayonet's
them.
stuck and you should be using a shovel.
Yeah.
That's what I went from shooting.
All quiet on the Western Front, but yeah, basically the same
Scary
thing.
and effective. The little military spade thing you don't want to fuck with. Those little trenches back there in World War One.
Exactly.
Wow, this guy's just stalling for the win now. What? Oh, he got him.
On with the show then.
This is also the first one that lets you free aim ranged weapons, which is
they wasn't
really
so
useful.
I did not realize you couldn't do that in the previous ones.
No,
Nope.
2 you have to
Despite the
like.
fact that I believe you brought it up multiple times.
2 just locks on to the person automatically, right? You have to wait for a while.
2 Brotherhood, 1, 2
Lay down
Brotherhood,
your
and
and I'll
Revelations.
consider letting you live.
So they take that out.
I make you the same offer.
No.
We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Because I'm not.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
Because it's been a hot
I won't
second
ask
since
again.
I've played Rogue and Unity. I honestly don't remember if they have it, but
Oh my god, you're gonna have to play Unity. Are you gonna play it on patch?
no.
God, I think that's possible these days.
I'm gonna play it.
I mean, I don't know if you could make it through the game.
I'm gonna play it patched only because we're gonna play the DLC.
I mean, also, you would probably break without the patch, or with the patch regardless.
Yeah, that's the point. I want to.
Your kind is no
Also,
need
you want to
for
talk
Fox
about
and
games
Maps.
with frame
Who put you up to
rates?
this?
Never seen a person.
Assassin's Creed
It's
Unity
always been dead drops and
He's
letters.
got a-
That was really
They always
slow.
pay, so we
has
do
got
the
a
job.
frame rate.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
They're actually playing on console. Which
Who should I say you are?
don't like
You
it.
don't? They'll know.
Is that one of the ones with the bumpers in the middle?
Yeah.
This one's got some shot
Some
on
people
him.
say that the
You might
bumpers,
want to be grabbing it on
take away
account of
from
your
the skills.
pistol being
Yeah,
parched.
fuck that, just play with the bumpers. Get good.
Whatever part of the
Back
skill
to the
is
Green
learning to play
Dragon,
around
then.
bumpers.
I need
Yeah.
a drink.
It really does. You can do some like really kooky angles with
Sick
the bumpers.
trick shots with those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like legit.
Whatever. You can't say you're good at the game if you don't know how to play with the stuff the game gives you.
We've company.
Yeah.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles.
Exactly.
We'll take care of this rebel.
You're not good at smashing items and stage hacks. You can't win on poker floats with assist trophies. Now you know.
I'm down for some
Them bodies
Pokeflute.
is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it
I
all
mean,
go
it's the
to waste.
worst, but I love
Are
it.
you mad?
It's a terrible
In case you've
stage.
forgotten, we're
gotta
in
have
the
the bad
midst of
stage.
The one
something.
time, the one
Why
time
you
I
always
liked
put a
Pokeflux
guy
was when I
forward
first
and
unlocked it and none of my friends had it. So just like watching them like their abject
Try to figure out what
terror.
the fuck was going on.
Yeah, like that was like the one time I laughed because I had memorized like what was happening.
Memorize the order of the floats.
Yeah.
Would you say that you had? Would you say that
Even
you?
worse than in stage.
Would you say that you got it memorized?
Yeah.
He's over there.
Kingdom Hearts Ghosts. Yes. Kingdom Hearts Ghosts.
I know these days most people
I mean, isn't that what
This guy has died in a very unfortunate position.
just wander around the static.
Because they are attacking me and my friends, Charles Lee and Thomas Hickey. Because they stole our chests, and then we're unstealing the chests.
What was in your chest?
I don't remember. Alien Wii U'd.
Man,
I hope whatever's in this chest is worth it.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't
Hail
so
now.
tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
That'd be like that one, there's this, cartoon on YouTube called, I think it's called Vape Null, and this guy has to smoke vapes.
Also, hello, Blake Hobson. Thank you for subscribing.
He has to smoke vape that are smooth enough in order to open a vape gate.
What?
Let me find it.
God, don't.
they shooting me? I just want.
Strap that man in the spinal column.
It's fine.
Beat that man to death.
I don't see the problem.
Really like stabbing people in the spine.
He's kind of a crazy guy.
Yeah.
Shut that man
With a musket.
super unnecessary.
It's a real dick move.
I mean, I feel like it would be a dick move. Is the musket
It has more range, which means that all these dudes on the roof, I can shoot with a musket and not really with my hand.
You should throw your musket.
Aim's not strict. As long as I'm like highlighting a dude, I will shoot them. Yeah.
To be fair, back in the day, that shot your problem.
Also, these weapons were kind of
Boy!
And also, it's just.
double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
And also, you know, this was back in the time when people were like, man, we need to make bullets out of something. What have we got lying around? Oh, lead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
Pretty
either you
effective.
died from a horrible infection, you probably also died from lead poisoning. Man, learning about the colonial times is rad.
There you are.
I legitimately thought you were about to say
My
learning
thanks,
about the Civil
Master
War, and I
Kinley.
was about to lose it.
I almost did.
No. Tell
I
me what
almost
it is
did.
you need.
I mean, to be fair, learning about the Civil War was also. But,
The images on this
I meant
amulet,
more just
are they
colonial
familiar
times
to
in
you?
general. I really
Perhaps
like
one of the
this.
tribes has
The
shown you
problem
something
is, growing
similar.
up in Texas, they glossed over most of American
It
history.
appears
that was
Panyan
not
Gahaga
Texas,
in
like
origin.
the Texas joining the
Can you
States.
trace it to a specific location? I need to
We
know
had
where
like
it
an
came
entire
from.
year on just Texas,
With my research
I mean,
returned,
we-
and
perhaps.
ignoring the rest of the
Let
United
me see what
States
I can do.
entirely.
I mean, we also had that.
Thomas.
It started with North Carolina. Well, we kind of had
Whoa.
to start with North Carolina because that's where the.
Rent yourself a room
Well, Virginia and North Carolina, that area.
and a
So we
bath
talked
as
a lot
well.
about North Carolina history, and then we moved on to.
I suspect we'll be here for
This
a
guy
while.
looks like a grad student that taught the vector class I took in college. The guy that I passed the amulet to that I don't remember his name.
Oh no, the resource ring.
Yeah. Anyway.
Is that locked? Oh, excuse me.
Evening, gentlemen. Charming. Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock!
That man is
Get
drunk.
back here! Daddy needs a drink!
How fares the search?
Maths and maps
don't
are
know.
not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
Remembering how your
We'll need to
performance
earn their
Assassin's
trust
Creed would be if you
before
were
they'll
there.
share what they know.
Either worse or
Dear,
better.
now we might
I'm
be
unsure.
affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue him, and they
Where's
know
your hand, dude? Oh god.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
All of these people you talk to have evil mustaches. I'm just saying.
No, they're totally cool. The second half of the game definitely won't be killing all of these people. What are you talking about?
I really want Teresa to win
What?
Jam player.
Oh.
someone is playing Jam.
Yeah. Versus one of her hard counters.
Is it Business Ninja?
Business Ninja is not a hard counter.
Is Business Ninja a hard counter to anyone?
Charles? Sir?
Batman.
Ah.
But Business Ninja is kind of bad in general.
Is Bedman good?
I think he's mid.
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, it could be anywhere.
I like that. That.
What do we do?
When he got sent to losers.
We find him.
So
Is he the
fast.
Slayer player?
No, he's the.
Is he Jam?
Yeah, he's one of the best games.
I mean, he is evil.
Yes, he's in.
Come. I'll show you how.
And he's doing pretty
Oh
well.
yeah.
It just stuffs Jam.
You know what time it is?
11:07.
Not that kind of time.
Not our business to meddle.
Man, that fucking camera rotation
best of
is so
intentions.
cool.
It's really
But
good.
if you could have seen it.
Oh, the SSI or Social Status Indicator.
Oh, is it
During the day, no less.
like trail someone?
Oh yes.
It's almost like Xrd is the best looking fighting game ever.
I feel like that argument.
the finest provider
But hold on.
Bill and live
I really want people to just use that in
Scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon.
It's just
fucking.
Likely, if he keeps
It's
up such
Unreal
grousing.
3. I think Dragon Ball
Truly a
Fighters.
shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him.
Yeah.
Before he
I mean, it
damages
makes
his
Dragon Ball Fighters
reputation
look
beyond
great.
repair.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters look is the main thing I enjoy about it.
They stumbled off to the northeast. No doubt.
Also, I really like Hatham just standing here, arms crossed, like. "Mwah."
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
I know.
For the amateur sailor.
All right, this is the kind of the fun thing of. I want to say the way that this works is that the map, like, you get the ability to fill in the map when you synchronize viewpoints, but you actually synchronize, like, you fill in the map by walking around, basically. I think. I could be entirely making that up. But
So
that's
for those people talking about salvaging Benjamin Franklin's reputation,
yes.
I feel like that's not.
Or no, Benjamin Church.
Okay, could be Benjamin's.
It was a common name back in the.
Not as common these days.
I was almost named Benjamin as a friend.
Never met a Benjamin.
I went to school with a couple, like elementary school.
Have you met somebody with the last name Bowman?
No,
Did anybody ever watch that movie?
no. Is that the one where the dude ages backwards, or is that a different
so.
one? Okay.
Wasn't it Brad Pitt?
Does that mean that he was born an old man, like a fully grown old man?
Yes.
No, I think he just looked like an old man.
Or he was just a baby that looked old?
I think so.
Does that mean that at the end of the thing, he was like a baby the size of an old man? It was just horrifying?
No, I think he shrunk.
Oh, he shrunk
back
down
to
again?
baby size.
So they took the coward's way out.
Yes.
By not having like a horrific scene of woman giving birth to a fully grown old man.
Check me out on Hatham.
Time to take a listen.
Like that scene from that
Good
fucking
luck.
alien.
One of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
Alright, time to eavesdrop on more people. Oh wait, first though, time for the amazing, the true evolution of Assassin's Creed 3, the pet animal button. I pet that pig.
He should have just looked like this by now.
I'll just do that.
Oh, by the way, who won Jammer Slayer?
Jansen.
Yay.
I've asked the friars, but they all plead ignorance. Look at that! They're lying! Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll
Also,
not name the
it turns out I'm incredibly incorrect because I'm looking down at my mini-map and it is completely filled in.
See if he's so flip then. Do so without cause will set them singing
I don't know
songs
what I'm
about
talking
us.
about.
Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority. And forget it.
Oh, yeah.
The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
I feel like every time I switch over to watch fighters, it's the same characters fighting.
That's pretty much.
It's always 16.
But one way or another.
Yes.
I mean, that's pretty
the
much
man. He's green time.
fighting with people put
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good.
Like right now, Guilty
Probably
Gear
looking for a
has
nice,
been
quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell,
Boy, Kutta was with him.
quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we best not buy any meat.
Best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, that.
Is that cockney?
I'm filling in my own accent for these British people.
You're not British, you're American.
They're explicitly British because they're redcoats.
Don't need to get racial.
Also, hey look, there's another viewpoint here. No way.
Okay, did you know Llama Llama 2K? No?
I'm aware. I played a very small amount of it. I love Llama Llama so much. I like the character design of the new lady. She's rad. I still don't like Llama. It turns out.
Maybe you'll like the second one.
They give you the fast travel super early, and that's really nice of them. But
They waved me away. Insisted it was all under control. How odd. Did they say what had happened? No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though. So I wonder if it wasn't more
Ethan
serious than I
very
let on.
seriously sitting on a
Where were they
bench.
taking him? Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a
Meanwhile,
doctor at
this
the
dude is tripping balls.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time. Just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was.
What?
Perception is
When you
fundamental
went
to
to
the order.
jump from the eagle,
It guides the feet when running and climbing.
Oh,
informs
it's-
the hands when
Event-
striking,
pile of leaves
fighting.
in a
But most important, it transforms
Eventually,
the
they
senses,
just stop
and we begin to know the world in a different way.
like dealing with the differences, and it's just all oh, this looks like a thing that you could fall into.
I feel like jumping from a high place just onto like a bunch of hay would not break a fall from that height.
Oh no, no, it would not.
Like you'd be hella dead.
You would be incredibly dead. Are they gonna
That or
spot
just
me,
severely
or are they just gonna be cool? They're gonna be cool.
Careful. The place is well guarded. You need to slip past them.
Royal and French forces in the Ohio country.
Started out with a lesson in prom.
Oh good, reach the warehouse entrance undetected. I'm very sneaky. Alright, you can hide in grass in this one. That's one of the new... Oh, I was not undetected.
So slow.
Right now, bad. My cow index is poor.
Too slow, I'm afraid.
Because eventually it will auto throw, and it'll be very slow. And they if your enemy is good, they will immediately pop it up and then super
I'll have
it
to
at
find
you.
the key.
Like here's the thing,
Wait
there's
here.
only 2 seconds left. It's in your hand. Why not just wait?
That I don't know.
That's mostly what I mean. I've seen people do that several times.
Oh no! No, definitely not.
Why didn't you remain on
Forgot how pickpocketing works in this game. And then he followed.
This fight is such a shit show. Oh, we're gonna get shit out of that
Get
guy.
real good.
I'll make short work of you.
Faust. Everybody loves Faust.
We are then?
You just want to be poked in the butt.
I do. At this point, I'll think.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin?
Oh,
Merely
they're
provide
beating
me
up
with
poor Benjamin Church.
and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly,
did you know Benjamin Church was the one who
protection.
created the
Else we
franchise
wouldn't be
for
here.
Chicken?
How very
Somehow I
good.
don't think that's true.
Now,
It's true.
what shall we do about our guest?
It's a common fact.
Maybe. I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgery. Maybe.
Oh, just make him a
I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe
Well, maybe
I'll take his cock.
Oh, that's
end to
very
his
inappropriate,
fucking
sir.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
No, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has
Oh my
closed.
god, it's my claw.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I forgot to put back.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time.
I'm using a hitbox too.
I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such
Oh,
barbarism.
I see why they call him
Come
Cutter.
find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas. Do you hear me? I'll have your head.
No.
He's a cook.
I rather think you won't.
Oh, dude, your nose.
From there. Make myself a nice keepsake, I will. You're absolutely mad. Just like all good artists. Just a quick little swipe.
I hit the wrong button and shot a dude. Instead of...
Nose. You need that nostril.
Try that again. This time we're gonna hit the right
Quick little swipe and no more is. How's that sound, Mr. Church?
At least I'll be spared.
Not Benjamin Church. He was in Florida.
He was.
Who are you?
Atham Kenway.
That's not what he did.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church.
That's,
It'll all
again,
be
you're
explained.
not... He was the leader of the predecessor of the Army Rangers.
Afterwards, he retired and he his chicken.
That's not what he did. He was way into stealth. Oh, pet animal. Look at the puppy. I'm petting this puppy. Look
You're a
at
puppy.
him. No, I'm not.
What are you?
I'm a human being.
A real human being?
Yeah. I'm a cat person.
How many nipples do you have?
Cat people.
What if you woke up and you just look like a pigeon?
I'd rather look like the weird Final Fantasy cat people because they at
Johnson's
least
told
look
me
more
what
like
you
people.
As it happens, the man who held me is
Yeah.
the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That's a good. That's
That fancy
those
lad
are
is our
all right
slave.
characters.
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never
Dragonov
known.
is very high tier
What
in
can you
Tekken
tell me
7.
of his operation?
Know that.
He hosts at least 100 men.
It's like
more than half of
Dragonov,
whom are red coats.
Shaheen.
All this for some slaves?
Did you know that it's
Hardly.
factual that
Dragon.
The man's a commander.
It's
King's
except it's
troop.
not. Shaheen is way
Yeah,
Charge
better.
of the Southgate Fort.
Rashid is a
We
loser.
need to find a way inside.
Where's the Dragon Ball Scout?
Let me think on it.
Yeah, what's cooler than that?
In the meantime,
Shaheen's like a prince.
I'll attend to our
Shaheen
final
is
recruit.
dignified.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
Shaheen is basically that guy who got kicked out of Saudi Arabia for being too handsome.
I forgot that happened.
It is impossible for me to forget that happened.
If that was me, I don't
At
know.
some point during every day, I just think about that guy who is too handsome to stay in the country.
I don't know how it would feel. If that happened.
Ah, the redcoats.
I mean, I feel like that would have to be an ego boost, right?
Yeah, but you also
were
lost
thrown
the
out of the
house.
country because you were too handsome.
Yeah, but you also have no feelings. Where did he go?
I mean, he's like a famous model. He could probably go wherever the fuck he wanted.
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh?
Who kicked him out?
Well, go on then.
Yes. They're like, dude,
How'd
look,
you manage that?
You don't trust
Did you
women
forget,
to control
sir?
themselves around you.
My
You've got
commission
to-
is with General Brad. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
I understand. Go ahead and leave right now. He's actually a spy. That's his color.
I actually want to say that, like, when I first played this game, everyone in this mission was Assassin's Creed Unity people because they were just like clothes with no bodies.
That sounds hot.
Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men
Sir,
wouldn't notice your
if
arrival?
you'll allow me to explain.
Even that bird is
By
like,
all
dang, that
means.
dude's hot.
I should like very much to hear this.
Not wrong.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
That is-
Show me a letter
if I
bearing
heard
his
that a man
seal,
was banished from
and
the
you
country
might
being
be
too
spared
handsome,
the
that is the
gallows.
picture I would
I
expect.
have no such thing. The nature of
But
my
yeah,
work,
no,
sir.
I get that.
It's-
It's the sort of
If you're gonna
thing
banish
best
a guy
not
for being
put to
handsome,
paper.
You gotta be really damn handsome.
Hey
He
them.
was.
Yes.
General Braddock.
Well, I mean,
I
what?
suppose
I'm
I shouldn't be
stories,
surprised.
but I haven't seen
Wolves
recent
often
ones.
travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted. I grant you use of Charles. But they said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Well, that didn't go elected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
Ethan is sad.
What now? They'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. And as luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal to Pitcairn.
What?
You'll
All right. Now
One
we're
of the
playing
Sith
an
go to distract
Assassin's
Reddick's
Creed
patrol
game.
And lure them into a dead end.
Many times?
No. Tailing mission time.
Yes, I've heard the new Deacon was a bit.
They love tailing.
But give them time.
I love the idea of tailing missions. I wish that video games would make one that made sense.
Where should we head next?
Perhaps down Marlborough.
No. Its residents are too content.
If that makes sense.
Nice. Days untroubled.
What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Tailing people
Those fresh arrived are
is a
often
cool video game concept. You gotta get information or something. And it's like,
How would you not be immediately suspicious climbing all over the place?
because they're not seeing me.
Yeah, but I feel like somebody else could go like, what's that guy doing in the building? The guy, huh?
Yeah, but then I'd be on the other end of the roof and they'd be like, what guy? And the actual reason is because video game tailing missions aren't very realistic.
What about in LA Noire?
LA Noirs was okay. It was still a little bit like... LA Noire was close to what I would want. LA Noire was not all the way there.
What about Hitman 2016?
Man, 2016 didn't have any tailing missions.
That game is just all about tailing.
Except, I mean, not really. It's about murdering people in funny ways.
Yeah, but you
You thieves and scoundrels, one and all!
Yeah,
Eye
but-
on you and your false
tailing in a
war!
slightly different sense.
Oh, that guy threw horse poop at that red coat.
After him!
Probably something along the lines of Hitman, where there's just kind of a general level of suspicion.
Yeah.
Things do raise that level. And one
Yeah.
of the things that raises it super high is following behind someone at a set pace and set distance.
Yeah.
You always say that you want games with conflict stuff. I'm surprised you don't want to kill it.
I love this research. If you think I'm not...
Unhand him, Edward.
You think I'm not gonna buy
You
Hitman
again.
2 and probably stream
Let
some
us
of
go.
it?
And John
You
Pitcairn
are
will
sadly
be-
mistaken.
Was such a distance.
I will not have my authority
Have you played the
challenged.
recent Hitman series?
Nor I. Put them all in chains.
God, the recent Hitman is so good.
I'm probably gonna buy it. Get rid of it.
I did not prevent snitches from calling reinforcements.
Is that what it said?
That is what that said.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten.
What happened to Randy Davis?
You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on then.
Also, suddenly you're like
on their fool's
echoey.
errand. And when you find us,
I assume you've good reason for causing all this
Please
madness.
mute yourself.
What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way.
I'm always in a higher plane. Also, I wasn't using it that thing. I have to get
He's
some
just
toilet
in it
paper.
for undisclosed reasons. Someone else was using it. He was just in it.
I have to make sure they didn't do anything.
So you're tailing them.
Hey, I wasn't
Stand there, and as long as you're looking the other way, they won't really notice. You're the appropriate distance away from them in the bathroom, where their suspicion isn't going up.
I used the Metal Gear Solid 1 tactic, where as long as I'm not in their range of vision.
I thought you were going for the Metal Gear Solid 3 tactic of just full camo body paint.
My camo right now is a shower curtain. Which is just a shower curtain with a hole in it for my face.
I did.
Did that help at all?
No. I was just kind of dicking around, really.
Game was so much fun.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do this mission because I believe that is the last one of sequence 2, and then call that a stream.
Do you become a Native American then?
No.
I'm a Native American, right? I'm not.
Yeah, you're not being you.
That's great. I never would.
Yeah, no.
Remember, kids, don't be me.
Do not be Serv. Be whoever you want to be, unless who you. Yeah.
What if that person is somehow worse than Serv?
Oh no.
The lowest possible bar is Serv. Be better than that. Is that where we're going here?
Probably.
Be at least one level ago.
Like, you can be a Knuckle. Like, you don't have to be much better. Just, you know.
Just slightly better?
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
It doesn't even really matter in what way you're
I believe I
Yeah,
found
no.
a solution to our problem.
As long as
Or rather, Odysseus has.
Howdy you? Are you a new guy?
Maybe you're
The
morally
Greek hero
worse
you
than
lobcock.
were Avalon.
Allow me to explain. We enter
That
Silas
guy
Fort
called someone a
under the pretext
lopcock.
of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slave.
No, LOB, like.
Dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin.
A dull.
First, we need to find ourselves a convoy.
Or a large flaccid penis.
All right.
Who can
Either
say
or.
which one of those he meant?
I guess either or works really.
Yeah.
They probably both work.
I wouldn't want to be called a sluggish person. Or a flaccid penis.
I like that you let that sit there because I was about to ask, but you would like to be called a flaccid penis. Oh yeah.
Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
Yeah.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
I prefer the Nocturne version of that, of the mod.
Yeah. That was definitely a funnier setup.
Isn't it Nocturne? It's like someone was trying to summon it, but it.
This couple who were trying to summon Mara, and they botched the ritual because you walk in. And the failed Mara summoning ritual gets Limp Mara. Nocturne's a pretty good game.
Now that I have a 3DS, I'm gonna play Shin Megami Tensei.
I played a little bit of that. It's pretty good. I really appreciate one of those games that is like clearly post-apocalyptic.
I mean, when you think about it,
it's a really good bit of them talking about like Gauntlet. That like there's a whole thing about Gauntlet choosing people and whatnot. And then they're like, all right, now if the thing chooses you when you wear the Gauntlet, will glow with a heavenly light. And then it's just a touch screen. You put the Gauntlet on, it just lights up, and it's like, hey, what's up? Touch this screen to begin.
What was the line from, I think the first Thor movie? It's like, technology and magic are one and the same.
Well, it's Isaac Asimov's quote about...
No man reaches.
What about me?
I love that quote.
It's a good quote.
You and John will follow
Oh,
from a
hey,
distance and keep
look at
watch
this
over us.
Native American woman. She
I'll see
probably
when I
isn't
have need of your
important at
services.
all.
What is an iPad? An iPad's basically like a moving piece of paper.
We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
From like this era, they
Free
didn't
me.
do shit.
Not until we're inside the gate.
Also, probably
You can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word.
Yeah, that lady, she will probably not come into play at all.
Oh, no.
Nor how much more detailed her face is than all the other people around her.
Do you
Including
know
Hatham.
anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature
Yeah.
of the defenses?
No,
don't worry about that lady.
You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
So, after Extreme P4, which I still plan on doing, I want to get...
Sir,
I don't know how...
we've enemies ahead.
So
I engage them. No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it. As you wish.
I want to say that, but I don't know if I should just do it and buy it.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary.
A guide?
So be it.
Or do you need a guide in terms of like knowing?
Just like general
Just like knowing what to prepare for in terms of what is the next boss going to do to you.
Yeah, because
Isn't Strange Journey like the one that's like, yo, this attack just takes all your money through the save checkpoint, so it kills you, and then you also lose all your money when you reload your save or something bananas?
I don't remember it working like that. Like, you remember there being an attack that damaged you based on what you had.
Engage the enemy!
And I kind of know how bullshit that is. I want to go in as prepared as possible.
Makes sense. Because, yeah, that game
Goddamn dogs.
goes down massive.
Let no man reach us!
Oh my god!
In some what just happened?
That dude killed the dog for no apparent reason. So that's okay though. Clearly, since I wasn't desynced, that dog was up to some dirt.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
Yeah.
This is how it went down. Templars are evil.
Engage the enemy!
No, see, they have the assassin logo on them.
Oh, these are just. Oh wait, these guys are assassins. Oh wait, this is a joke.
No, these guys have the assassin logo on them.
All clear.
So wait, the assassins killed that dog?
Yeah, it was a Templar dog,
Right all along. The assassins were evil.
but it was a Templar dog.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you have to kill it.
But it was going to alert of the other Templars here.
No, that means it's like a mascot.
No.
No.
It was a mascot.
It was actually
Oh, that dog was going to unzip itself and a full-grown man was going to climb out?
Yeah.
Evening, gentlemen.
Just Ace Ventura his way
State
out
your
of the
business.
dog.
Delivering.
Man.
instead of a rhino.
I mean, everyone in this game is pretty oily.
Remember the endurance run where Jeff was losing his patience with the persona and then Teddy's head came off?
Yep.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, allow me to explain.
Moments of them being like, I don't know about this scene, and something would happen. and
Let her
getting back
go.
on board.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
Then
What's
I
the
get
plan?
with a fox.
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
Avoid detection, he says.
Remember that time they got hammered
Yep.
after an entire episode of training?
strike.
Remember that time they got boo food?
Remember the time they did Bufu?
Yeah.
Did they reach the roadblock that everybody reaches when they first play? Which is the sub-boss of Nico's capital.
Not really, no.
I want to say they had more problems with the boss in Yukiko's castle, and like...
Yeah, Yukiko kind of pushed their shit in pretty hard.
Greetings.
They still won.
How fares
like,
the
it was
watch?
close.
Who are you? Thomas Smith, newly recruited. Arrived from London just last week.
But the sub-boss
with us.
So said
They did immediately run into fight the Contrarian King the next time they got a shot and just get fucking wiped instantly, so that was fun. But I feel like that happens to everybody. First time.
No, you don't need to.
When it's like, oh, there's a new boss in this area, it's really strong. Of course. And you're like, oh, we'll see how strong it really is. And then it's like, oh, it's really strong.
The super boss in the castle.
Yeah, the Contrarian King.
Well, that was the wrong button.
I feel like everyone had that experience. So I'm gonna go check this guy out, and then going like, oh, that was a mistake.
Well, because like afterwards, after the Yuko boss, I just made like a whole bunch of new personas. I was like, yeah, I can take
Got this. How tough could this guy possibly be?
Signal when you're ready to strike.
Yeah.
Big mistake. Big mistake.
Just walk out and shoot that man in the neck at point blank range.
Yes.
Why did you do that instead of stabbing him?
Because I hit the wrong button, because I've been playing Xbox games a lot lately, so it's like, hit the Y button, and so I hit the Y button on the X-Bone, which is the X button on the Wii U. I normally don't have this problem, and I don't know why all of a sudden...
It's okay, everybody has this problem.
I really love someone stealthily trying to fire a pistol in this era.
I also want to point out, Haytham is
into a man's neck and firing.
Haytham is incredibly strong. Like, watch what just happened.
I'm watching.
Also,
he's just gonna fucking break those things with his bare hands or some shit.
Wow, he just slapped that rock.
The fuck? He just fucking limply punched a fucking iron padlock off that set of stalks.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, no. No, wait, is it that he's super strong, or the prisoner just wasn't trying hard?
No, Haytham is super strong.
Wasn't even lock, he could just easily lift it up.
He like disintegrated that lock with the weakest punch. He didn't even wind up for that shit.
Just slapped it.
Like, that was just like a casual, like, you fist bumped that lock away. Jesus Christ, Haytham. Do not arm wrestle this man.
About that, I think this game has the arm wrestling minigame.
Oh, good. Every morning, Haytham does 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups.
Man, I was thinking about something, I don't remember why, but I was thinking about the stupid every day I wake up and palm slam a VHS or whatever joke. I don't know why this came up to me recently.
I don't know the joke you're talking about.
Who do you think got me this post?
I also don't know the joke I'm talking about, which is...
Great. We're all on the same page.
Yeah.
We're here to rough up the prisoners. Relieve them of their finery.
There was a joke.
I don't know what it was anymore.
Yeah.
It was probably pretty good.
Something... I feel like Space Jam is involved.
Space Jam is involved.
I just V-triggered that man into the ocean and he died.
I mean, again, the protagonists are the only people who have learned how to swim.
That sounds...
Yes, that was the thing. Also, oh boy, I love stealth missions.
Why were you thinking about that?
I don't remember.
Did you find it from a Chronicle of Riddick playthrough?
No.
That's the only thing I can find is something about the Chronicle of Riddick.
I could
Okay,
stream.
apparently it's from Chronicle of Riddick.
I could stream Chronicles of Riddick though.
How fares the watch?
It's a good game.
I tried playing that game.
Arrived from London just last week.
And you ought to patrol with us.
I kind of like it. It's weird, but in a way I can get behind.
I like the idea.
Yeah, the Assault on Darkest, or
oh, the game.
Yeah, whichever one the first one was. I have the PS3 one that has both of them, but I don't remember what the order is.
Someone is playing King in Tekken.
That's
They are
rare.
not they are not in ranking.
Ah! What are you even doing?
Well, that's how you know they're not going to win.
Do they at least have balloons?
No.
Ah!
Man, what if there was an update for Tekken 7 that added like new Okada look for King?
That would be so
Fucked up
good.
print mask, balloons.
Escape from Butcher Bay.
Was that the first one?
Yes, but it's on Xbox version. Yeah, the next one is Assault on Dark.
Yep.
You just do like a sick sit-out spinning powerbomb through the floor into the next arena, though.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Tekken 7 is
I
pretty good.
I really like Tekken. I feel like Tekken is the best fighting game for if you are bad at fighting games but just want to see some cool stuff. Like Tekken is really good at that.
Who do you think got me this post?
Because like even if you're doing bad at Tekken, there are enough whooshes and other sick effects. There's the right amount of whooshes and slowdowns.
Slowdown is really good.
Yeah. That guy keeps spotting me, so I keep having to like hop on.
You should murder that guy.
I'm getting there, but he's got to come over here.
Stop getting spotted.
I cannot.
Shoot him in the footlock.
That's not gonna. How did I get detected? How? How did that happen? I killed him. He did not detect me when I killed him.
He saw you as it happened.
Signal when you're ready to strike.
That doesn't.
He stared into your eyes and knew who you were when he made it. That guy totally detected you.
No, I stabbed him.
He saw you when it he like looked at you and like nodded before you cut his throat.
So, but he still died.
Yeah, but he knew you were there.
That doesn't mean
That's
anything.
not how it happened, TFP. That guy never even saw me. You just gotta do better, man. You gotta synchronize.
Server, you doing okay? I see you have retweeted something, and I'm moderately worried. I can't tell what it is. Other than I see a picture of Bedman.
What is that even from? Like, clearly excerpt, but...
I think it's just people using the stuff.
Oh, okay.
I like Neil's face.
Oi, fellas.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Apologies for me tardiness. Can't wrap it
They're making fun of these guys every time.
Yeah, because I keep failing.
Who do you think got me this post? We're like
Figured
brothers.
they'd checkpoint or something. Jesus, the way he just fucking punches that lock apart is so crazy.
We're to wrap up the prison.
Yeah, it's
Relieve them of their
Also, like, you want to talk about shit that would be detected, I imagine it makes some noise when you punch a lock into dust.
no,
No, he
it's
punches himself fast and he's like...
it's very quiet.
You seriously just not get on the other side of that wall and shoot that guy?
No, because if I shoot that guy, everyone in this base will suddenly be, oh, there's a guy here.
I don't know.
Yeah, but they won't like see you.
But they will detect me.
Oh,
Yeah, but they won't know that you're.
You're on the boat now. That's it.
I've a clear shot.
Seriously, what the... That guy did not detect me.
Yeah, apparently he did.
Apparently he did. I'm freeing the captives for
Can
the...
you not just like whistle to get a guy to come over to you so you can stab them?
I tried that earlier and it didn't seem to work.
Okay, yeah, that guy clearly did not see you. He killed that man in the back.
No, he saw me though.
Yeah, I guess maybe there was somebody else on the boat. Like maybe that other guy turned around and watched you stab that guy.
The prisoner snitched on me.
Damn it.
Greetings. How fares the watch?
The lock was so weak, he faked planted in there by the... Yeah, he was a fake prisoner planted there by the Templars. That's why the lock was so weak that you could just casually punch it into nothing. My recommendation is know when you're ready to strike. Kill the captains first.
Yeah.
Hey, Icebreaker.
Thank you, Icebreaker.
Hey, Icebreaker, I bet you're really good at
conversation.
I see.
Also, how that
Thank you.
Yeah, this game is really bad about the detection thing.
Yeah, and it's gonna stay that way, unfortunately.
It's almost like this game's bad.
No, it's fine.
Greetings. How fares the watch? Who are you? Thomas Smith, newly recruited. Arrived from London just last week, in fact.
What everyone really wants to know is when do we get the Bigfoot erotica?
I feel like you have to play GTA for that.
What?
Wasn't that like Red Dead where they have Sasquatch or something?
They rumored it in GTA a lot. I think there's one in GTA 5. I could be mistaken because I didn't play a lot of GTA 5 other than the story mode. But in Undead Nightmare, there was you found the last Sasquatch, and you had to decide whether to kill it or not.
We tried to play Ice, but it was melting on PS4. On PS4. So.
Looks like Dead or Alive is happening on the old Smash Brothers Wii U stream over at Evo.
Good.
Evo 3 Dead or Alive.
I'm watching the Blaze Blues. Like the quote-unquote actual Blaze Blues.
I'm watching the Woods still on stream for some reason.
The bad Blaze Blues.
One TFP likes even less.
I at least like Cross.
Oi, fellas. Apologies for me tardiness. Can't have me working late.
And fighting you.
Duck Hunt still going strong in Smash Bros.
Where are they doing grand finals for Smash Bros?
I don't know what they're doing. It says losers 8. It's hard to read that one. This size. For Smash Brothers for Wii U. Which is weirdly enough on the Cross Tag Battle channel, while the Smash Brothers Wii U channel is playing it live. I guess there's going to be some between different channels as they matches.
Okay, that actually worked somehow.
Well, because there's Evo 1 through like 5, but going by what it still says the game is.
Oh.
Smash Brothers 1 says playing.
Okay.
Oh, this is healing.
Oh.
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be
that is a really good thing to know.
How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free.
Really, probably.
It's unacceptable. Rest assured, I'll have the heads
It's almost
of
like
those
I've streamed
responsible.
the rest of
But
these
first,
games, and
first we
still
clean up
super good
this
at them.
mess.
That's why I'm streaming them, because I'm the best. I'm terrible.
Seal the
I'm
fort.
terrible at
Kill
these
any who
games.
try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them.
This is true.
To approach the gate is to be made a corpse.
Yep.
Am I understood?
Check me out at SGDQ next year, where they've like set aside a day for me, and I will just play every Assassin's Creed game back to back. No, I'm gonna do all of them back to back. Yep. Also, this is the fun one where you can do that. It's longer than that.
I'll deal with this, sir! Where did you receive your training?
Oh, the frame rate. Oh, the frame rate is so good right now.
He's here!
Ben,
Stop the interloper!
Also,
I could use some help.
no, he's
because I think he's sick right there.
also, I think this game is a little broken right now.
Does not seem to be holding up very well to you.
Not really. Also, boy,
Oh, is this wrong? Problems go to the buffering of the wall.
yeah, yes, fine.
Jesus Christ. Maybe.
No, it's
Is this
fine.
secretly why you played
James Hatham Kenway.
Maybe.
You don't know me.
Potentially.
But I believe the two of you
because you didn't
are
catch
well
it.
acquainted.
I made a
No,
promise.
it's-
Guns are pretty cool.
One I intend to keep.
The past person put in
The patch put in the walls. I legitimately don't know what the patch was for because that's it
I mean,
is.
hopefully that and the frame rate maybe.
Did
I-
the patch like come out recently?
I don't know.
How long have you owned it?
Since the Wii U launch.
Oh.
This was a Wii U launch game.
What?
What happens
Yeah.
We wait.
For some reason, I thought you were playing
But not for very long, I suspect.
like an HD collection. Is this just raw Assassin's Creed 3?
No, this is raw Assassin's Creed 3. The only HD collection was they did a America's collection. Well, there was that, but like on PS3 and 360, they did a America's collection that was Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and Assassin's Creed Liberation HD.
Could it be that you deleted the system files and that's what the
It's been
patch
several
is?
weeks now since
That's
we freed more
potentially
prisoners
possible.
from captivity.
It might be on the hard drive
I
that
had
I
hoped
currently
their leader
unplugged,
might
sitting
make
on top of it,
contact,
because
but there's been only
occasionally
silence.
the hard drive I
My
have for
men
my Wii
grow
U
restless.
occasionally goes
They
through
want to know what comes
crazy
next.
fits where it just
I do
decides
not
to
have an
stop
answer.
working every 5 minutes
Lee alone remains
and then
active,
throw an error.
pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and
And
scouts
then
the
it'll
bordering
work
woods.
perfectly for like
Hopeful
6
that
months.
he might make contact with one of those
I
we
don't know what
saved.
the deal is.
Whoa, that transition.
There was a woman there that night.
It's fine.
It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission
It's like the Night Elves up in
might
here.
finally begin.
Let's talk about elves and how shitty they are.
Let's not. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for part 1 of Assassin's Creed
patch it?
3. I'm gonna try.
But the hover guns.
Well, we've seen the hover guns. We're past the hover guns.
Yeah, the patch was actually to add new glitches.
Probably.
Now everything hovers.
Once this cutscene happens. Oh. That was all the cutscene was check out this sick thing. Oh, I'm gonna try to get this almanac page. Oh, go Hatham! You're not gonna make it. Oh, you made it! Yay, Hatham. So this game for collectibles has feathers because of course it does. It has those almanac pages that blow in the wind. And you can give them to Ben Franklin for question marks. I don't remember. Chests and something else, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head either. So yeah, that's gonna do it. join us over the coming weeks as we play through Assassin's Creed 3.
Does that mean that in the Assassin's Creed universe, September 11 was Conflict 10+?
Good night, everybody.
Oh, did I get it in?